What's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Bloktopia and their exciting news with their own launch pad, right? And they already have their first IDO lined up already on that launch pad. So before we get into talk about Bloktopia, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. So if you guys would like to help out with that and be a part of the 10K subscriber giveaway, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment anything in the comment section down below. And most importantly is to hit that bell button to get notified every time I upload a new video. And lastly, check out down in the description down below for the Discord and the Patreon. Remember, the Patreon has a new tier regarding private sales. So if you guys would like to get into some upcoming projects, private sales, like Bloktopia, which I told you guys a long time ago, we got into the private sale. I even made a video on it. I'm gonna put it up, the cards up top for you guys to check it out, because this is our best performing private sale project as of right now. It did well over 300x. At one point in time, it got to about close to 1000x, which essentially made people millionaires, unrealized millionaires. But Bloktopia is still treating us well. Like I said, if you guys would like to get into some upcoming projects, private sale, join that Patreon, join the Discord, and let's get right into it, guys. So essentially, with Bloktopia's first crazy announcement of them having their own launch pad, after being essentially becoming a huge metaverse play in all of crypto, they are now launching their own launch pad, right? And they already let us know what their first launch is, what their first IDO is going to be. Well, they're calling it their IGO. Their first IGO is confirmed as the hottest NFT game on the planet, Sidious NFT Heroes. And when I mean everyone is trying to get into Sidious, everyone is trying to get into this, right? Their launch pad is called Blokpad, but also on the Sidious, it's so hard to get into. We got a small allocation that we was able to get, and I essentially gave it to my gold members. It was very small. It's still very hard to get into this project, because everyone knows this is going to be launching on Bloktopia, and Bloktopia has had a lot of hype, and people have been seeing what Bloktopia is doing inside the metaverse. So people would like to get into their first launch, their first IGO, which could essentially do another 100 to 500x, whatever it may be, just because it's launching on Bloktopia, guys. I will have a dedicated video on Sidious NFT Heroes for you guys to look into, because this great game looks great. But back to Bloktopia, guys. So Bloktopia is still sitting here at 9 cents, just right under 9.5 cents, right? Total supply, all of this is still very unknown right now, but the total fully diluted market cap is $18 billion, guys. $18 billion. This is putting it up there as a huge project, right? All-time high for Bloktopia was 17 cents, which was just 18 days ago. All-time low was just a month ago. Even if you was able to get it to all-time low here, snag it at these prices, anywhere under a penny, even at a penny, you would have been sitting lovely on some crazy gains, going to the all-time high. And that is off the metaverse hype, and it's still going to continue to go, because metaverse is just here to stay. But now let's go look at their Blokpad and their tiers. So Bloktopia will be introducing their new tier system for Blokpad. Last week, Bloktopia announced a new incubation and launch pad, Blokpad, offering the Bloktopia community early access to the best of the best projects, with Sidious Heroes being the first project to lift off in December, guys. They're going to be kicking off December with their first project. Today, Bloktopia has announced the details of its new tier system. Blokpad will take a dual approach to its tiers and offer both a lottery and guaranteed allocation for its incubated projects. There will be 9 tiers in total split over lottery and guaranteed. So 9 tiers gives you 9 chances to get into any upcoming projects off of Blokpad, especially Sidious Hero. You do want to get your hands onto that, right? So let's start off with the lottery tiers. These are going to be the lowest tiers, right? Tier 1 will require 25,000 block, right? 10% of the people will win 1x base allocation in this tier. Tier 2 will require 50,000 block. 25% of the people will win 2 times base allocation. Tier 3 will require 100,000 block. 50% will win 2x block base allocation. So let's go look at the prices from 25 to 1,000 to 100,000. Let's go look at those prices. 25K in the lottery will run you just entry for 25K will run you $2,354 as of right now. And if you want to get a better chance in the lottery, 100,000 will run you $9,000, essentially $9,418 to get a higher allocation in the highest lottery tier. Now let's go back to the guaranteed tier. Now here you will have the guaranteed tiers. Tier 4 you would need 125,000, so that would be just under, if my math is right, about $12,000, right, to get into the lowest guaranteed tier, which will give you a base of two times base allocation. 20,000 will give you 3 times the base allocation. 375,000 will give you 6 times the base allocation. Of course, the highest tier is 1.5 mil block, which will give you 28 times the base allocation. So let's go look at how much is 1.5 mil. 1.5 mil at these prices will run you an estimate of under $15,000, guys. So that is going to be very hard to get into, but most of you may be able to afford to get into the lowest guaranteed tier, which will run you about $11,772 as of right now. That is the lowest guaranteed tier, if you guys got that right. That is the lowest guaranteed tier, which could get you into Sidious. Now let's look at the requirements. So to participate, block tokens must be staked on Blokpad to gain a tier ranking 1 through 9. Registration will then open 48 hours before the sale start date, closing 6 hours before the sale start date. As soon as block tokens are registered, they will be locked and staked for 30 days, guys. Now the funny thing is, if you guys remember what happened with Cardstarter, where you had to stake your tokens and they had to be locked for 7 days after their IDO. During those 7 days when a new project came out, right, during this Cardano hype, you would see Cardstarter pump a lot in price, right? And they had a very low supply already, so it would pump crazy. Right now, the same thing could possibly happen with Block here, because now you're staking it, but you're not just only staking it for like just a week. You're staking it for an entire month for basically 30 days from the sale start date. So as soon as the first project sale started and you stake your tokens, they will be locked for 30 days and you will not be able to touch those. So that will allow the price of block to actually run up a little bit, right? So block tokens can be staked at any time, but will incur a 25% fee if unstaked before the 30-day minimum staking period, right? That is the downside for it, right? Even though you're able to unlock it at any point in time, you will lose 25%, and a lot of people would not want to lose 25%. All right, that's a huge fee to pay. So I'm assuming a lot of people will keep their token staked for those 30 days. Some may want to take the hit, some may not, but I'm betting that the majority of the people that's going to be betting on Block first IDO itself will be staking their tokens for that minimum of 30 days, right? Winners of the lottery and guaranteed allocations amount will be announced after registration closes. You will have plenty of notice before the sale start date. Now the thing is, with these high, we already gone through this a bunch of times, right? With these tiers, when it comes to these high prices for the allocations, how much allocation will they give you for $15,000 if you get into tier 9? That is the biggest question. Even though, yes, you can get $100 allocation, and if the project does a 10x, you got $1,000. If it does 100x, right, you got a lot of money. It just depends on how well the token goes, how well the project actually does. But the downside is you're putting up a lot of money. You're putting up $15,000 for tier 9 to be locked for 30 days. So I'm assuming the allocation has to be good, but that's me assuming things, and it never works out like that. But let me know what you guys think, though. That's pretty much the video for you guys. Are you guys excited for Blokpad? Have you guys gotten into the Bloktopia private sale? Will you guys be trying to get into Cydia's IGO? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We on the road to 10K subscribers. So if you guys would like to help out with that and be a part of the 10K subscriber giveaway, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment anything in the comment section down below, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.